readers, it's me, Raimskie, and welcome to another book review for 2023. Before we get things started, if you are new to this channel, please do consider in hitting that subscribe button and clicking on the notifications for more book reviews such as this one and or for more unboxing videos for 2023. Now, for this video, I will be briefly reviewing Ander and Santi Were Here by Jonny Garza Villa or Garza Villa. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Johnny, if I'm mispronouncing your name. So yeah, it doesn't have the black and white cover because this is like what it's stated there. It's an uncorrected digital galley. This is from Wednesday, so thank you, Wednesday, for approving this arc for me. Like, when I got approved for this arc, I was screaming. Now, before I tell all of you what I like and didn't like about this book, I must tell all of you about its content / trigger warnings. So, in this book, if you're going to be planning on reading it, please do note that it is going to have mentions of ICE or ICE raids. It's going to mention deportation, or rather, it is going to have deportation scenes. It is going to have underage alcohol drinking. It's going to have kidnapping of a relative or assuming the death of a family member. And it's going to have some non-graphic sexual scenes. And last but not the least, it's going to have marijuana use. So I must say that for this video, I will be including the marijuana use as a content / trigger warning because as a Canadian myself, I see people using marijuana on my daily life, actually. Not with the people around me, but with the people whenever I go to work or just stroll around the mall or the park or whenever. Because it is legal here in Canada. So marijuana use is legal here in Canada. But it is regulated. So not just anyone can use marijuana. Let me just say that. Now, there is only little to no things that I did not like with this book. And I think I only dislike one thing about this one. And it's the constant anxiety that it gave me while I was reading. So yes, it took me around, or rather more than 2 weeks just to finish this book. Because whenever I read chapters, there is this constant nagging in my mind where I always say, when is the ICE raid going to happen? When is this person or this character be deported from that place to go back to their country? I was in constant anxiety, so I almost did not finish this book because of that anxiety of reading about ICE. So that's the only thing. I almost did not finish this. However, I must tell all of you that I think I have just read the sweetest, the most raw, and one of the most poignant books that I have ever read in my entire life, if not for this year. Because these scenes, the romantic scenes between the two main characters, who are Ander Lopez and Santiago Garcia, they are just so darn sweet, and it makes you swoon and so smile from ear to ear whenever you see those sweet moments whenever they are together. Plus, not to mention that the family of the main character has already accepted them, that they are non-binary. So there is no misgendering in this book, and oh my goodness, the amount of familial love that Ander gets from their family is just so sweet. And I wish that these families, or this kind of family, is rampant all over the world because non-binary people need the love that they deserve, need the acceptance, not tolerance, that they deserve from their own families. And this book just gave me that. I'm not a non-binary person. I'm still considering myself as a cisgendered man, but just reading that Ander is accepted, it is just so good. Also, I must say that I enjoyed the colorful descriptions of the Mexican American culture in the US because I have not yet read any book that depicted that colorful culture. And not to mention, this book also tackled microaggressions and cultural appropriations, if you may. Although this book has a lot of Hispanic phrases or full Hispanic sentences, well, because it is a Mexican, or rather a Latinx-centered book, I just wish that there are translations for those phrases because I had to constantly go to Google Translate just so I could understand what the characters are saying or the dialogue of the characters. But then again, it's a Latinx-centered book, so I should have expected that. So, with all of those said, I will be giving Ander and Santi Were Here by Jonny Garza Villa, which, by the way, comes out on April 25, 2023, 9 out of 10 stars. Because, again, it is one of the sweetest, one of the most raw, one of the most poignant, and oh so beautiful books that I have ever read in my entire life, if not for this year. So, if this book review made you want to grab a copy of Ander and Santi Were Here by Jonny Garza Villa, or Jonny Garza Villa, which by the way comes out on April 25, 2023, please do consider in pre-ordering or ordering this book from your local indie bookstore or requesting it from your local library. I hope you all liked watching this hopefully brief book review of Ander and Santi Were Here by Jonny Garza Villa, or Jonny Garza Villa, which again comes out on April 25, 2023. Please do give me a thumbs up, or if you did not like watching this book review, please do give me a thumbs down and put your thoughts or feedback in the comment section because I will be needing those to grow as a content creator. Also, you all could follow me on all of my social media accounts. That would be Bookstagram, Book Twitter, and BookTok. But I am mostly active on Bookstagram. So again, this is Raimskie, asking you people, begging you people to please hunt, discover, and read those queer books. Queer out!